Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the project integration management. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam of PMP in near future. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start, friend. Project integration management is a project management knowledge area that helps teams work together more seamlessly. Integration management takes various processes, systems, and methodologies and brings them together to form a cohesive strategy. In order to accomplish this, trade-offs needs to be made. Project goals needs to be the guiding star when determining when and where these trade-offs will be made and will require buy-in from the full project team and other stakeholders. Everyone wouldn't get what they want, but the end result will be a project completed on time and within a budget. Now, friend, before implementing integration management processes, you must first gain a clear understanding of current systems, processes, and methodologies utilized by every team in the project. As a project moves forward, there are 6 primary integration management steps and milestones with corresponding deliverables: project charter, scope statement, project management plan, direct and manage project work, perform integrated change control, close project or phase, developing a project charter. Friend, traditionally, the project sponsor or project manager writes the project charter and it serves multiple purposes throughout the project lifecycle. This high-level document provides the project manager with the authority to execute the project and likely wouldn't require adjustment as work proceeds. It also outlines the initial roles and responsibilities of all team members and establishes goals and project deliverables. Write the scope statement. Scope statement fulfills one of the most important project aspects, outlining everything included in the project. It provides a framework for all tasks, which teams execute those tasks, and what deliverables are needed. While these scope statements occasionally shift throughout the life of a project, it's vital to keep them as accurate as possible from the beginning to avoid scope creep. Develop a project management plan. The project management plan brings all aspects of the planning phase together into a single document. It includes project goals, budget, risk, scope, work breakdown structure, stakeholder management plan, and change management plan. This fixed plan should not change without a formal change request. Direct and manage project work. Teams complete most of the work associated with a given project in this step of integration management. This involves managing resources, executing on the work, and creating changes where necessary. Review performance against project goals throughout the project's life in order to make necessary changes and keep things on track. To avoid scope creep, communicate and stay transparent with every team and department involved. Use the scope statement as a guidepost to achieve the original intent of the project. Perform integrated change control. Change control spans the life of a project. The project plan, goals, and scope statement are integral assets in this iterative process. Never jeopardize the primary project goals with revisions made during this process, and take corrective action when any change strays too far from the plan. Request and document any changes through an official process and avoid ad hoc changes to minimize scope creep. The project manager appoints members of a control board who help evaluate change requests and outline next steps. close project or phase. This is where successful projects wrap up. This step involves reviewing various aspects of the project and documenting findings to a reference archive. Some project team find it useful for each member to rate the project execution and management in an official post-mortem review meeting. Project integration management is the coordination of all elements of a project. This includes coordinating tasks, resources, stakeholders, and any other project elements. In addition to managing conflicts between different aspects of a project, making trade offs between competing requests, and evaluating resources, one example would be if a project is not on track, you may need to choose between going over budget or finishing the project late. Assessing the situation and making an informed decision is a key part of project integration management. Integrated project management ensures projects are not managed in isolation. It takes into account not only how aspects of your project relate to each other, but also how other parts of the organization relate to your project. Project integration management is one of the 10 key knowledge areas in the PMBOK project management body of knowledge. It is considered a critical success factor for project managers and their projects. Now, why project integration management is so important? Projects are complex with a lot of different parts that need to be managed. For example, a project manager needs to oversee all of the things like schedule, cost, scope, quality, resources, risk, changes, and stakeholder. So friend, basically keeping track of everything and knowing how one factor impacts the others can be very challenging. However, if it is not done properly, it can lead to project failure. For example, if you don't understand how a scope change will impact your schedule, cost, and resource requirement, how do you manage the change? It increases the chances of not having the people you need, going over budget, delivering your project late, all of these three. Decisions about your project can also impact other projects and other areas of the business. For example, what if you suddenly need a software developer to work on your project for another month? Without integration management throughout the organization, it can be hard to see how this impacts the business. Is that resource supposed to be on another project at the same time? Are they supposed to be covering someone's vacation during that period? Without integration management, it's difficult to identify conflicts in advance and know how to resolve them. So friend, thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues. And thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.